Yes! Yes! So there's absolutely no need for a long-winded intro. RGT is a very happy boy right now with that Nintendo Direct, so let's talk about it. We start things off in a very strange way. For some reason, we're talking about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. Like, that's fine. I'm not against it, but like, I would rather see a performance patch that you promised that was allegedly gonna come. You know, I'm sure it was good for Pokemon fans. You know, there's new Pokemons coming and stuff like that. Kind of a strange way to start off the show with DLC, in my opinion, but whatever. Sonic Superstars was up next. This was a game that I said I thought it was gonna be here if you watched my video yesterday, and it was there. Honestly, the game looks awesome. It looks like a 2D Sonic game, but I feel like they've sort of expanded upon the formulas more so than we've seen in previous 2D Sonic games. A lot of different sort of gameplay styles are shown here. There's 4-player local co-op now. I think the graphics look really nice. Every time I see this game, I get a little bit more excited for it. So very cool stuff here. I'm super into Sonic Superstars. You guys know I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, hit subscribe just in case this video gets some good views. Palea, a cozy free-to-play game that's coming in holiday 2023. Kind of has a little bit of a Fortnite aesthetic. You play with other people. I don't really care about this. Persona 5 Tactica. You know, I'm not the biggest Persona 5 fan in the world. It's a spin-off strategy RPG game. I do think that that's kind of cool. I do enjoy strategy RPGs, you know, like Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. I didn't catch when this game was going to come out because honestly, like Myth Force was up next, another game. It looks cool. It looks kind of like He-Man. I like the aesthetic. It's an online-based game where you go on runs with your friends and try to get treasure and stuff like that. It's supposed to be like a Saturday morning cartoon. 2023 stuff. A new Splatfest. Vanilla versus strawberry versus mint chip. You know, this is obviously very important stuff here. This will change the fabric of time itself. It could change the world. Like, I don't know, kind of weird. And at this point, I'm watching it and I'm kind of like, oh damn, this isn't going to be a direct for me. And, you know, that's okay, but it is a little bit disappointing because, you know, I'm a selfish person. I want directs to be catered to me. But then things started to kick up a little bit. We got Detective Pikachu Returns. Now, I never played the first game. This looks like it's using the same engine as Scarlet and Violet as well in terms of graphics, which I don't think that's a great idea. Pikachu sounds good though. You know, it's obviously a sort of a buddy cop game. There's a human, I believe his name was Tim, and then there's Detective Pikachu. October 6th, whatever. But then Nintendo was like, you know what? Let's get a little wild here. Let's get a little crazy. Super Mario RPG. Yes, the original Squaresoft, not Square Enix game, is getting a remake on the Nintendo Switch. And holy hell, this looks very good because surprisingly, RGT has never played this game. I know, people are gonna go insane in the comments. I've never played this game before. I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. When I was an adult, the game was kind of highly sought after, so I never ended up picking it up, but this is a day one for me. This game looks absolutely great. I love the visual style that they're using with this. The Mario character is actually a little bit different than what we've seen with other Mario games. We'll talk about that in a little bit later on in the video, but it kind of looks like a little bit like 3D World, but it has the same view as the original game, that sort of pseudo isometric game. But holy hell, man, this game looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I cannot wait to play this game for the first time. It comes out on November 17th, 2023. So this is one of the bigger holiday titles for Nintendo. And they were like, you know what? Let's just go on a little bit of a run here. Because after that, they teased a new Princess Peach game. They didn't really go too far in depth about it or anything. They just gave it a little teaser. It's going to be a 2024 game. And Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the 3DS exclusive Luigi's Mansion game, is coming to the Switch. I really like this game. It's getting an upgrade in visuals. I'm sure they'll do some little tinkering here and there with this version of the game because it was definitely sort of designed for mobile play in mind. This is also coming out in 2024. So now it's like, okay, now we're getting into some good stuff here. Now we're getting into the exciting stuff. And then they were just like, hey, let's keep it going because Batman Freaking Batman, finally! Do you know how long I've been waiting for this? Do you know how long I've been waiting for the Batman trilogy to come out on the Nintendo Switch? And it's coming out in fall of 2023. It consists of Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. It has all of the DLC, but Arkham Knight is very interesting because, well, I wasn't a huge fan of that game. That game was for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. There wasn't a 360 or a PS3 version of the game, so I'll be interested to see how that version of the game runs. But I'm so excited for this. I love the Batman games. If you've never played these games before, what are you doing with your life? Like, please buy this when it comes out, or buy them on Steam. I don't care. You need to play these games regardless of anything. And then we got to come back to reality with some of these announcements. Like I said, not every announcement's going to be for me. Gloomhaven, didn't pay attention to it. Just Dance 2024, I don't care about this. Silent Hope, it's an action RPG. It kind of looks like a 3DS game to me. There's a silent world, and then like somebody talks in it. Why did the king make everyone silent? I don't know, but RGT will not be finding out for you, but it comes out on October 3rd. Fae Farm, another cozy game. Farming stuff. Looks like there's some farming stuff. It's called Fae Farm. You play as a fairy, which I guess Fae is short for that. I don't care. Like, okay, now we're going back to reality with this, so you know I'm losing a little bit of faith. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. I never played the original game. I've heard that it's very good, but I don't know, I just never got around to playing it. October 19th for that. Manic Mechanics, some sort of party game. No thank you. July 13th. New DLC for Sparks of Hope. The Last Spark Hunter comes out today. It's a musical world. I don't know if this was previously announced. I have not been following Sparks of Hope because I don't know. I just haven't been. Ubisoft isn't happy with the sales of this game. There's been some reports about that. So yeah, it's available. There's a demo now as well if you want to check that out. Hey, but now we're getting back to the good stuff because Dragon Quest Monsters is back, folks. Dragon Quest Monsters is back. It looks a hell of a lot better than Pokemon. If you don't know anything about Dragon Quest Monsters, it originally came out on the DS, I believe, and it was a super fun game. It's a sort of a spin-off of the Dragon Quest formula, kind of like a bit like Pokemon, so that's why I say it looks better than Pokemon. Very impressive stuff here. I think this game will be a huge hit on the Nintendo Switch. Comes out on December 1st, 2023. Definitely very, very cool here. Now we have Pikmin 4 stuff. You know, when I first started watching this, I still wasn't super interested in the game. I'm not a big Pikmin fan. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, not a huge Pikmin fan. It does look good in terms of the graphical style. And honestly, the more I watch this trailer, the more I kind of liked it. I liked the differentiating stuff from the original Pikmin games. I thought the underground stuff looked pretty cool. You could go out at nighttime as well. They added some strategic elements into it. Maybe when it's $41.99 in a year, I'll pick it up because God forbid a first-party Nintendo game goes below that price point. But, you know, I think this game looks good. I think it looks good. It's not a day one for me, probably, unless I just don't have anything else to play right there. But yeah, you know, it looks decent. But hey, you like surprises? HD Pikmin 1 and 2 are available on the eShop today if you want to play some Pikmin. So now you got Pikmin 1, you got Pikmin 2, you got Pikmin 3 on the Switch, and now you have Pikmin 4. And then, yes! Yes! What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? Metal Gear. Metal Gear. I think it's coming to Switch. I believe it's coming to Switch. And boy, oh boy, is it coming to Switch. The Metal Gear Solid Collection. Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear Solid 1, I should say. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3. The MSX versions of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. The original games. You want more? You want more? Metal Gear NES. Metal Gear Snake's Revenge, the game that has nothing to do with Hideo Kojima and was a complete spin-off, also available in this collection. I don't know if that's a Switch exclusive or what, but they're talking about it. Digital graphic novels, part 1 and 2, new content, character info, strategy guides, a sound test, a music thing. Jesus Christ! God! Yes! 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 I have been waiting for this. I have been waiting for this. Why? Why did it take? I don't care. It took you a long time. Konami. It took you a long time, but you did it. I cannot. October 24th. We even got a release date. Oh, man. At this point, I don't care about anything else. Batman and Metal Gear in the same thing. And yeah, they're old games. Yeah, shut up. All right, a lot of these new games suck ass. God almighty. Oh, Vampire Survivors comes out on August 17th to the Switch. It has local couch co-op. That's cool. There's a weird pigeon rhythm battle royale game. It's called Headbangers Rhythm Royale. I look forward to hearing that this game is dead in here. It comes out on October 31st. Hey, you know what? There's another cool game, Penny's Big Breakaway. Now, this is being done by the team behind Sonic Mania, which, of course, is a freaking amazing game. This game, I thought, looked very, very cool. I like the graphical style. It kind of has, you know, it feels like a 16-bit platformer in terms of the graphics, at least like the colors being used and stuff. I almost thought it was like Rystar or something, or, you know, Tempo coming back. This game is not coming out until early 2024, but I thought it was very, very impressive. Wave 5 of Mario Kart DLC, new characters, new courses, comes out October 2020, or summer 2023. Sorry, I misread my notes. I'm still excited about Metal Gear. But before I can even calm down about Metal Gear, hey, there's another freaking banger. Star Ocean, the Second Story R. I am unfamiliar with this game. I played the original Star Ocean on the PlayStation 1. I never played this game. Holy hell. The graphics in this game. 2D HD characters in a 3D world. Brilliant. Brilliant, because this looks absolutely spectacular. This looks jaw-droppingly gorgeous. This is the move, folks. You want to make your game stand out? This is the move. I've never played this game before. I will be playing this game. The combat looks really awesome. November 2nd, 2023. More games in this style, please, for the love of God. There's another WarioWare game coming out. Okay, it looks kind of like a classic WarioWare game. That's called WarioWare Move It. You use like 2 Joy-Cons, so obviously there's going to be some jerking off that it looks like. November 3rd, it comes out. There's like a weird board game in there too. Some of the mini games did look fun. There was the race thing from Super Mario 64 where you're going down the thing. I don't know what the hell you call it, but that's a mini game in there. I noticed that and I thought that looked really cool. So yeah, a new Tears of the Kingdom amiibo, Ganondorf and Zelda coming out this holiday season. Okay, whatever, that's cool. And then we get to the final announcement, and this, you know, a lot of people were hoping for Metroid Prime 4, and folks, you can go to hell if you wanted any Metroid stuff at this event, because they did it. A new 2D Mario game. Now, you've noticed that I have been very critical of how you can make a new 2D Mario game and make it good, make it different. And that was kind of the whole thing that was contingent for me. I didn't want a new Super Mario Brothers style game. Well, there is a new Mario 2D game called Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And you know what? I think it looks good. There's a ton of new gameplay mechanics. The graphical style of the game itself looks a hell of a lot better than the new Super Mario Brothers stuff does. The new Super Mario Brothers stuff, to me, just looks cheap. They showed like a whole bunch of different gameplay things that end up happening. Mario himself actually has a brand new character sprite. His hat like kind of flies up a little bit. He's a little bit portlier. It looks kind of more like the movie, which, you know, that's kind of interesting to see. But it definitely is reminiscent of the Super Mario RPG style. It looks more so like that than the other Mario styles that we've gotten. There's different power-ups that like change the level and give you like perfect stars, or purple stars, I should say. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. Multiple characters to play as. Daisy's in the game as well. Mario turns into an elephant at one point. I don't know why. There was some voice acting, like this flower started talking to you as well. Like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're a freaking elephant now. He didn't really have a New York accent, but I liked what I saw from this. You know, I feel like it was good enough to differentiate itself from the new Super Mario Brothers games, because I think those are just very cheap, and I think this looked really, really good. I'm interested to see what other surprises they have with this, because they obviously held some stuff back, but there's going to be a ton of different level stuff. November 10th, 2023, another holiday game. So what did I think about this presentation overall? Metal Gear. This could have been a 40+ minute Metal Gear presentation where they just showed off all the stuff that they're adding into it, and I would have been a happy boy. Batman, Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon is coming, Super Mario RPG, okay, a new Super Mario Brothers game. That's not a new Super Mario Brothers game. The new Super Mario Brothers Wonder looks really good. This made me happy. Genuinely, this presentation genuinely made me happy, and that's all I can say about it. I'm happy. I am so satisfied from that. Batman, Metal Gear, like, bro, all the, you know, Super Mario RPG, Sonic Superstars, like, you had Sonic the Hedgehog, Batman, Metal Gear in one presentation that RGT watched. That's for me. That's for me. Surprises, stealth drops of things like Pikmin 1 and 2 HD. It was a great event. There was something for everyone. And if you didn't like it, I don't care, because I freaking loved it. I'm so happy. Ah! Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. If this is your first time here, welcome. Hit subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hit the bell. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.